The valley of Serewood woke each morning to the sound of hooves and wind. Mist rolled like a slow river between the hills, clinging to pine trunks and silver grass. In this valley lived two creatures whose lives had never crossed paths closely, yet whose destinies would one day collide: the horse named Aaron and the deer named Lyre. Aaron was a chestnut stallion, strong and swift, with a white blaze cutting down his face like a lightning strike. He belonged to no rider and bowed to no rein. Once, long ago, he had known the weight of saddles and the crack of whips, but freedom had carved new laws into his bones. He ran because he chose to, and stopped only when the land itself asked him to. Lyre, on the other hand, was a stag of quiet grace. His antlers branched wide and elegant, like the arms of an ancient tree reaching for the sky. He moved softly, each step measured, each breath careful. The forest was his home, his shield, his memory. Where Aaron trusted speed, Lyre trusted silence. For many seasons, their worlds coexisted without conflict. Aaron ruled the open plains near the river. Lyre watched over the shaded forest beyond the hills. They saw each other at a distance, sometimes at dawn, sometimes at dusk, acknowledging one another with neutral glances, neither friend nor foe. But peace is fragile when fear is planted. One autumn evening, the valley trembled with unfamiliar sounds: human voices, barking dogs, the metallic scent of traps. Hunters had entered Serewood. Lyre sensed danger before it arrived. Birds fled early. The wind carried warnings. He led his herd deeper into the forest, toward an old clearing near the river, a place they rarely used but believed to be safe. What Lyre did not know was that Aaron had already claimed that land. When the deer arrived, hunger and panic guiding them, they trampled the grasses Aaron depended on. The riverbank eroded. The water muddied. Aaron returned that night to find his refuge ruined, his grazing ground destroyed. And worse, one of the hunter's traps, hidden beneath leaves, snapped shut on Aaron's younger sister, Myra. Her scream tore through the valley. By the time Aaron reached her, it was too late. The trap had shattered her leg. Hunters were close. Myra's eyes, once full of fire, now dimmed with pain and fear. "Run," she whispered, breath shaking. "Live free, for both of us." The valley echoed with a final breath. Aaron did not cry. His grief hardened into something sharp, something heavy. His gaze followed the broken tracks that led away from the river, deer tracks. In his heart, grief twisted into blame. Across the valley, Lyre mourned too. The hunters had not left empty-handed. One of Lyre's fawns, his own blood, had been taken. The forest carried the scent of death long after the humans departed. Lyre followed the disturbance to the river and found signs of chaos: churned earth, blood, and the unmistakable scent of horse. To him, the conclusion seemed obvious. The horse led the hunters here. In grief, reason often bends. That night, beneath a broken moon, both creatures made the same silent vow: revenge.